want to talk to you some about communication, mainly communication with your clients. It is of the utmost importance. Number one, it's very, very important that you answer your phone or your text to them. 99% of problems can be solved if you're just responsive to your clients. They get frustrated and angry when they can't reach you. So if you'll just respond to your clients, that's very important. That's number one. So answer their texts, answer their phone calls. If you're in a meeting, if you're showing houses, or you can't respond to their phone call right away, just shoot them a quick text and say, hey, I'll get back to you as quickly as I can, or give them a time. Be sure you call them back and let them know that. Also, if you are needing business or you get a lead, answer your phone. It's very, very important that you answer your phone, even if you don't recognize the phone call or the phone number. None of us like sales calls, and I get them all the time, but I always answer my phone. If they really annoy me, I just hang up on them. And then I block the number. But I still answer my phone because I don't know if that's going to be a lead off a sign that I've got in a yard someplace. So answer your phone. Also, if another agent calls you, respond to them. If they text you, like yesterday, for instance, I texted an agent. I was showing a $600,000 property and I had some questions. So I didn't want to call her because it was kind of early. It was 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, but I was showing the property that early and we had some questions while we were there. So I sent her a text. Well, she didn't respond within 45 minutes, so I called her. She didn't answer. So I texted her again. She didn't answer. So I called her again. She didn't answer. So I texted her again. She didn't answer. So I emailed her. She didn't answer. Finally, at 6 o'clock yesterday evening, she responded to me. By that point, my clients were like, we're done. We wanted our answers earlier. And I get it. If they really loved the property, they probably would have waited and pursued the property. But still, there's no excuse for her not to have responded to me or even have said, hey, I can't respond right now. Can I get back to you later? And I could have said, hey, she's really busy right now. She'll get back to me later. But to go from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. with absolutely no response after me reaching out that many times, there's just no excuses for that. Y'all, please don't do that. Be sure and respond, even if it is to say, I can't respond right now. Let me get back to you later. But be sure you do get back to them later. Be a good agent and always respond any way that you can. Another thing that is very important, and I learned this from my neighbor down the street. He is getting sued right now because, and this is the complaint, he was doing a commercial deal and they, during their feasibility period, which is kind of the option period of a commercial contract, he did not remind them that their feasibility period was almost up. So let me just put this out there to you. When your buyer's option period is almost up, this is something that I always do in an email, so I have a paper trail. I'm a big emailer and texter so that I have it in writing. I send an email and a text and I say, usually that morning, and then I send one a few hours later, I say, your option period is over at 5 p.m. today. Are you sure you want to proceed with this? Of course, I don't want to kill a deal, but I still want to cover myself so that they know that their option period's up. Are you ready to, do you still want to proceed with this contract? Just want to let you know that your unrestricted right to terminate is over at 5 p.m. today. For any reason you want to terminate this contract, no problem. Let me know. We can terminate it, get your earnest money back. You don't even have to give me a reason. I can terminate it and your earnest money will be refunded to you by the title company. If not, it becomes a little more difficult after this point for you to receive your earnest money back. Just let them know that their option is over because they don't remember those things. They might buy or sell a house a few times in a lifetime. This is your job. Your job is to communicate with your client and let them know these things. So be on top of it. Just learn from my neighbor and the lawsuit that he's involved in. I don't know the outcome of that. I don't know if he's going to be paying up, or I don't know yet. I need to ask him. Anyway, learn from it. Just cover yourself. We are in a CYA business. So, and not only that, it's just good practice. I mean, like I said, they don't keep track of the dates. That's your job. So do that. Also, whenever you send a contract or anything out through DocuSign to sign, put in there just a paragraph in there, and I sent all this to you in through GroupMe one time. Just write in there, it just takes a little extra time. If you have any questions about what you're signing, or if you would like for me to go over this with you, please feel free to call me and put your phone number in there. Just do that every single time. That way, when they're looking at it, they can say, oh, well, yeah, she did, or he, sorry, Caleb, Daniel, sorry. They did offer to go over this with me. I didn't just blindly sign it, because I'm telling you right now, they hit the start button and they go click, 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 and they don't read it, unfortunately. And they should. We shouldn't sign anything without reading it first. So just put that in there. That's so that they know you are willing, ready, and able to discuss the contract with them, go over any questions that they have, and be there for your clients. Let them know you're always there for you, and for them, and that you're ready to answer questions. Don't leave them hanging. Don't make them think that calling you is going to bother them. Most of the time you're comfortable with your clients, but there is occasions that they're not a good friend or a family member, and that they were a lead from Zillow or a lead from Facebook, or a friend referred them, and you don't know them that well, and they might not feel all that comfortable. So just be sure you reiterate over and over that yes, they can reach out to you, and yes, they can call you. So just let them know over and over that you're there from them. And don't assume that they know anything. I've represented, I don't know why, but I represent a lot of attorneys when they buy and sell houses, and I always treat them like they don't know anything. Always tell them everything. Always. I actually right now I've actually in the past 2 months I've had 2 agents that are inactive. They both, one of them does commercial property management, and the other one does new home sales for a builder. So I just treat them just like I treat anybody else. I assume that they don't know anything, and I tell them that. I say, don't be offended if I insult your intelligence. I'm just going to treat you like I treat somebody who's never bought or sold a house before. I'm going to go through and tell you everything like I tell everybody else. Just tell everybody everything that they need to know, because nobody remembers what they did 10 years ago when they bought a house. So tell everybody everything they need to know, especially those first-time home buyers. They don't know what they're doing. They need to be handheld. So communication is key in our business. Also put everything in writing. Remind people when their option is about to be up, not option fee, and remind them that they're not going to get that money back. The $150, $200, $250, $500, whatever it is that they put down. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to call me, 214-797-5801. I hope you're all having a fun weekend, and I hope you're all selling lots of houses, and I'll talk to you soon.